Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Call of Duty Black Ops 4 video. Today's video, or tonight's video, whenever you guys are watching this, is going to be sort of a tips and tricks how to get better early in the stages. Of course, this game's only been out for a couple days or whenever when I'm making this video, but I'm going to give you guys some tips because I'm loving this game. I think it's really a lot of fun, but it does play completely different to traditional Call of Duty, and I know a lot of people are sort of struggling to adapt to the playstyle, which definitely I can see why. It was a problem for me as well in the beta, because it's a completely different game, extra health, different stuff like that. But I'm gonna give you guys some good tips and tricks in tonight's video. If you guys could smack a like, the support lately has been incredible. Let's go for 1,500 likes again. I feel like we can hit that. You guys have been absolutely amazing. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. We're up over 860,000 subscribers, and of course going for that road to 1 million in Black Ops 4. And I basically wrote down on my notepad some notes or some little tidbits to talk about in this thing, addressing what some people have been saying in the comments and giving some general tips and tricks and guides on how to get better at this game, some things to focus on. So the first thing we're going to talk about is the maps in this game. Now, the first thing is that the maps in this game are fairly small to medium size. I would say pretty much every single one of them are small to medium size. A map like Jungle from BO1, which was sort of medium big, is probably one of the bigger maps in this game. And what that means, you would think that means that SMGs would dominate. But right now, currently, the SMGs are very underpowered. And I think it has to do with the increased health, and just melting through that much health, especially at any sort of range, is virtually impossible with an SMG. And SMGs are great if you're playing those very tight corridors, like this area that I'm running right now. But what I recommend to do is not what I'm doing at this second in the gameplay. You can see I get punished for doing that. Basically, I think that even though the maps are small to medium sized, assault rifles are the best guns in the game right now, and assault rifles are the way to go. So that's basically what I would say. The maps in this game are small to medium, but the flow can be kind of off, and this game definitely, of course, reminds me of Black Ops 2, which was the last Black Ops game we had that was boots on the ground. Black Ops 3 had obviously a different playstyle because people were flying around like maniacs, but Black Ops 2 was a head glitch sort of central, post up, get your kills, go on your streaks, and let your streaks do the work. And I feel like that is how this game is as well. So it's really a game where moving from head glitch to head glitch and pushing up aggressively. But if you watch what I do in this gameplay, I'm playing the outskirts of the map. I'm trying to avoid the middle of the map. After I took that one death, I'm like, why am I going to the middle when I have the rampart, which I made a class it up on yesterday if you guys want to check that out. But basically that's what I'm talking about. Stick to the outskirts of the map, use those ARs. There are certain maps where you have to use an SMG. One map is very close quarters. I can't think of the name right now, but it's basically the small village where it's all like inside little staircases and close quarters action. But that's definitely what I would say. Assault rifles are the go-to guns, and the playstyle in this game, because of how the health is increased, it's really hard to get double kills or triple kills and to take on multiple fights at once. So the playstyle in this game, while the game is super fast paced, you sort of have to play it moving from head glitch to head glitch, moving from cover to cover, playing on the outskirts and catching people by surprise, using your intel and knowledge to pre-aim people and take them off like that. So basically increased HP, like I said, it does change the game, and it has made SMGs really bad at long range, which I think they will address, but ARs are still that way to go because you can melt the person off of 150 health, especially if you use high caliber, which I think is a major key. If you watch my class setup for this gun has 2 editions of high caliber, whether you're running one of them or 2 of them. I think it's a very key because a lot of the fights, if you can aim for the head, or if you even hit them with one headshot out of all of your shots and you don't even kill them with that, that's still that extra damage is helping you win that gunfight, and I think that is a major key. Next thing people have been talking about and wanted tips and tricks and advice on is the debate on should you heal or should you reload when you are damaged and an enemy is pressuring you, and that all comes down to situation. Now, if you're using stem shot, you should probably heal because it's going to be an instant heal. However, it's more situational and there's no direct answer if you're using other things. Personally, I've been sticking with taking advantage of sound in this game and intel. Like I said, how this is a game where you want to be ready for the fights before they come. Taking advantage of sound by using Dead Silence as my perk 3, which I've been running on pretty much every class so far, and combining that with the acoustic sensor, which you'll see used in this gameplay. It's a gear and you have to sacrifice either the stim shot or the armor to get that. But you guys can basically see that it shows people on your mini mini-map 6 Sense gives you that intel, also increases their footsteps like a Sitrep Pro sort of would do from a previous COD, which is amazing because when you have dead silence and your footsteps are quiet, whenever you hear someone else's, you look on the map, if there's no teammates around you, it's guaranteed to be an enemy, which is definitely pretty cool. I use those, and I definitely go with those strengths. Now, healing versus reloading, it really is situational. A lot of the times, if the enemy is weak, I try to heal in gunfights, and you sort of have to play it differently because this healing yourself and not healing naturally is a new thing to Call of Duty, and when taking on multiple enemies, my mentality is not like it was in a previous COD, which would just be spray them all down and then push the spawn even more. It's sort of more of a kill the first person, back up for like 1 to 2 seconds, pop that quick heal, and the heals are still quick. You know, common misconception is that you need the stim shot to have quick heals. I don't have it, and the heals are still very quick. Sure, they're not as quick, but they still are fast. And, you know, sort of if I'm up in their spawn and multiple enemies, you'll see me do it well in this gameplay here, how I play the outskirts like I'm talking about my tips and tricks video, use assault rifles, post up on head glitches, pre-aim them, use my intel. I'm using all these sort of tips in this gameplay, and that's why I thought it was perfect, because this was a map that I hated this map at first. I think it's called Icebreaker. I tried to play the middle of the map like it was hijacked, like play that little sort of ship area, the shipwreck. That's not how you play this map. You stick with the ARs, you play around the objectives on the outskirt, and I will sort of use that swimming area in the middle sometimes to just cross over, but I definitely want to stay out of that middle area of the shipwreck because of that. My next tip is kind of an obvious one, but one that I think is worth mentioning. Play to the strengths of your weapon. I do not want to be caught up close with this. If I do, my options are to either aim for the head, shoot them a couple times, try to punch them, or use some sort of specialist to save me or something like that. And a lot of people have been talking about the specialists, asking what are the best specialists. Now, this is my opinion on the specialist. The one I've been liking the most when I'm playing solo is either Recon or Ruin. The Ruin is great because it comes with the grapple gun, and the grapple gun allows you to take height advantage on people just instantly. I love it on firing range. I can just zoom to top 10 or zoom to the top of the bird's nest every single time, and I'm sure as I learn more and more grapple spots, who knows, that could be kind of a cool idea for a video, top grapple spots. I don't know if anyone's done that yet, but that would be kind of cool because I think as I get more experience with that and know how to use it and not expose myself as much when I'm doing the grapple, I can use that to get the power positions on the map and then take advantage of that. So that's what I think is really good. However, with the specialist and the ability that you can only take, well, in objective game modes, one per team, you know, one. So for example, one person on the team can only be Recon, one person can be the Seraph, something like that. What I like to run is the Recon. Or this is like sort of like I already talked about the Recon and the Ruin, but a Nomad is also very good for if you're posting up because the dog is effective, as well as the mesh mines for posting up on certain maps like maybe Seaside, Top Window or something like that. But we're talking about specialists. When you're playing with a team, I think Recon, Crash, and the Seraph are very, very, and I never know how to say that one, how to pronounce that one, but the Seraph, whatever. But I really think that those are the best ones to run because Recon gives intel to your entire team. The Vision Pulse, the entire team can see it. The Motion Sensor, the entire team can see it. Crash gives your team assault packs, which give them more ammo, plus when they pick it up, it gives a built-in hardline. And then, of course, the other one, you're going to have your spawn beacons to place down, as well as the Annihilator, which is kind of selfish. But the spawn beacons are very, very good in getting more kills. So if you're playing with I recommend playing with a party of like 2 to 3 people and running those and basically working with each other. I think this is a game that's best played in parties. It's best played when you have the enemy spawn trapped and controlled, because like I said, this game reminds me of BO2. Spawn trap them, let the kill streaks go in, get control of the map, and they actually did an update this morning to make the spawns even tighter, which is crazy. I really do like this game. It does feel like traditional COD, and that's what I'm feeling as far as specialists. Now, I know people are going to ask about the kill streaks too. How to get better. I'm saying this game relies a lot on your kill streaks getting kills for you. People are going to want to know what to run. Now, personally, I found that the big kill streaks, I know they are super awesome. You know, the strike team, the attack helicopter. The attack helicopter might as well be called Pavlo because it's such an absolute monster. But for kill streaks, what I've been running is a UAV, a Hellstorm, and a Lightning Strike. And the Hellstorm, I don't know if I was just bad with the Hellstorm in previous CODs. This Hellstorm is way easier to use and just so damn smooth. It's a smooth move. It's absolutely amazing. Hellstorm is probably one of my favorite streaks right now. I can get like I've gotten 5-man feeds, quad feeds, triple all day today, and then lightning strike as well. Those things are absolutely great. I like running those low streaks and sort of cycling them through, but if you are going for more bigger ones, attack helicopter, the sniper's nest is good, but unfortunately you can't call them the sniper's nest and the attack helicopter all at once. But attack helicopter, strike team, and then whatever your third one of choice can be. I haven't really tested them all out yet, but that's what I'm looking for kill streaks. I like running the low ones and cycling through. Anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Now, let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any questions or anything you guys are struggling with. I want to make more tips videos, more how to get better videos. So if you guys have, maybe you suck at this map, or maybe you're struggling with this gun, or finding what red dot to use, something like that, leave it in the comment section down below. I'll probably be looking through and getting some ideas for my next tips and trick video, things you guys want me to address. Anyway, this is how to get better at Black Ops 4, some early tips and some stuff that I think could really help. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you guys are new, drop a like, and I'm out. Peace.